The defense of the United States rests upon the shoulders of men and women serving across 6 distinct military branches. Each of these branches, the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Space Force, operates with a specific purpose and a unique set of skills. They are the instruments through which national policy is enforced, security is maintained, and American interests are protected both at home and across the globe. Understanding these individual components is the first step in appreciating the larger, complex machinery of the nation's military apparatus. This essay will offer a clear look at each branch, detailing its role, its missions, and the people who serve within its ranks. The necessity for 6 separate branches stems from the multifaceted nature of modern defense. Security is no longer a simple question of guarding a border or winning a battle on a field. It now extends from the deepest oceans to the highest reaches of space. The United States Army is the oldest and largest of the military branches. Its primary domain is the land. This is the force tasked with controlling territory, engaging with populations, sustaining long-term operations on the ground. Soldiers are the foundation of the Army, trained to fight, trained to build, trained to maintain peace in some of the most challenging environments on Earth. Their mission is fundamentally about presence and persistence. While other branches can strike from a distance, the Army is the force that puts boots on the ground. Securing areas, interacting directly with the people who live there, making it an indispensable tool for achieving lasting strategic goals. The scope of the Army's missions is vast and varied. In times of war, its primary role is to engage and defeat enemy land forces through decisive ground combat, armored warfare with tanks and IFVs, complex counterinsurgency in dense urban settings. Beyond combat, the Army is frequently called upon for peacekeeping missions. They also play a critical role in humanitarian aid and disaster relief. Deliver food, deliver water, deliver medical supplies. To accomplish these diverse tasks, the Army employs a massive and technologically advanced arsenal. Dominance of the skies is the fundamental mission of the United States Air Force. This branch projects American power through the air, and until recently, through space. Its core functions center on flying, fighting, winning in the aerial domain. Airmen operate some of the most technologically advanced aircraft in the world. They ensure the U.S. and its allies can operate free from aerial attack, while holding adversaries at risk from above. The Air Force provides rapid global mobility, strategic intelligence, and devastating firepower. Its motto, aim high, fly, fight, win. The missions of the Air Force are as diverse as its fleet. A primary and ever-present mission is air superiority, using fighter jets, like the F-22 Raptor, to control the airspace. Another critical role is strategic bombing, long-range aircraft like the B-2 Spirit. The Air Force is also the military's primary provider of airlift, using massive transport planes, such as the C-17 Globemaster III. The United States Navy's domain is the vast expanse of the world's oceans. Its fundamental mission is to maintain freedom of the seas, ensuring that the arteries of global commerce remain open and secure. Sailors serve on a wide array of vessels, from massive aircraft carriers to stealthy nuclear-powered submarines, projecting American influence across the globe. The Navy is a force of both presence and power. By deploying its fleets to key maritime regions, it deters adversaries and reassures allies. When called upon, it can deliver overwhelming force from the sea, launching aircraft, cruise missiles, amphibious assaults against targets far inland. Navy missions are centered on sea control and power projection, protecting vital shipping lanes from threats like piracy or attempts by hostile nations to close strategic choke points, such as the Strait of Hormuz. A central mission of power projection is carried out by its aircraft carrier strike groups. An aircraft carrier is a floating airbase capable of launching dozens of aircraft to strike hundreds of miles away. The tools of the Navy are complex and powerful. The carrier stands as the centerpiece of naval power. The United States Marine Corps is a unique and formidable fighting force, organized as a self-contained expeditionary branch. While part of the Department of the Navy, the Marine Corps maintains its own distinct identity, culture, mission. Its primary role is the nation's 911 force, a rapid response unit, most ready when the nation is least ready. Marines are trained to fight on land, at sea, in the air. They specialize in amphibious operations, moving from ships to shore, to seize and secure hostile territory. Known for rigorous training, fighting spirit, every Marine a rifleman. Marines are forward deployed around the world aboard Navy amphibious ships, organized into Marine Expeditionary Units. Scalable, self-sufficient air-ground task forces, capable of many missions on short notice, evacuating an embassy, conducting a raid, providing disaster relief after a tsunami. Sea-based operations give strategic flexibility, allowing rapid projection of power ashore without land bases. The amphibious combat vehicle launches from a ship, swims to shore, then maneuvers on land. F-35B Lightning II operates from smaller decks. MV-22 Osprey blends speed and vertical lift. The Marine Air-Ground Task Force unites ground, aviation, and logistics under one commander. Fast, flexible, self-reliant. Section 6. The United States Coast Guard. The shield of the homeland's waterways. The United States Coast Guard is a unique military service that wears many hats. It is simultaneously a federal law enforcement agency, a regulatory body, and an armed force. Its primary domain is the vast network of America's coasts, ports, and inland waterways. While the other branches focus on projecting power overseas, the Coast Guard's central mission is homeland security and safety. Its members, known as Coast Guardsmen, are tasked with a diverse array of duties, saving lives at sea, protecting the marine environment, stopping illegal drugs from reaching American shores. Their motto, Semper Paratus, always ready, reflects their constant state of vigilance. One of its most visible and vital roles is search and rescue. When disaster strikes at sea, it launches helicopters and cutters to save lives. It is the lead federal agency for maritime law enforcement, interdicting smugglers and illegal fishing. It maintains aids to navigation so commerce can move safely. Its tools are tailored: national security cutters for long-range patrols, HH-65 Dolphins and MH-60 Jayhawks for rescue, fast response boats for patrols, built for durability in unforgiving environments. A key fact: under DHS in peacetime, by law, an armed force at all times, and can operate as a service in the Navy during war or emergency. Section 7. The United States Space Force. Sentinels of the High Frontier. The United States Space Force is the newest branch, officially established in December 2019. Its creation recognized space as a distinct warfighting domain, just like land, sea, and air. The primary mission of the Space Force is to organize, train, and equip forces to protect U.S. and allied interests in space, and to provide space capabilities to the joint force. Its members, known as Guardians, operate the constellation of military satellites, monitor the space environment, and defend these assets from threats. Their motto is Semper Supra, always above. A central task is providing position, navigation, and timing through GPS. Essential for guiding precision munitions, tracking friendly forces, and synchronizing communications. Satellite communications enable secure global connectivity. Space-based missile warning detects launches worldwide, providing precious minutes to national leaders. Its primary assets are sophisticated satellites for GPS, communications, and surveillance. Guardians also operate ground radars and telescopes, the Space Surveillance Network, tracking satellites and debris, and command the constellations from ground stations. Space is increasingly congested and contested. Adversaries can jam, disrupt, even destroy satellites. The Space Force ensures space superiority, freedom to operate, by developing defensive and offensive space control to deter aggression and protect assets vital to security and prosperity. Section 8. The Symphony of Service. How the branches work in concert. While each of the 6 military branches possesses a distinct culture and a specialized mission set, their true strength is realized when they operate together. Modern warfare is multi-domain, and no single service can achieve victory alone. The principle of jointness, the seamless integration of forces, is the bedrock of contemporary U.S. military doctrine. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Space Force. This collaboration allows commanders to synchronize effects across land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace, creating dilemmas adversaries cannot solve by countering just one branch. Imagine a hostile nation threatens to close a critical strait. The Space Force ensures GPS and secure comms. The Air Force clears the skies and refuels. The Navy positions a carrier group and strikes. Marines land to seize key terrain. The Army flows in to stabilize. The Coast Guard secures ports at home. This integration is built through joint exercises, common communication protocols, and a unified command structure under combatant commands. Section 9. Conclusion. A unified force for a secure future. October 9, 2025. The United States military is a vast and intricate enterprise, composed of 6 essential branches. Each service masters its domain, cultivating specialized skills, technologies, and traditions. They are not 6 separate armies but 6 pillars of a single defensive structure. Their mission extends beyond battlefields, aid, relief, and protection of the global commons. Technologies they pioneer, GPS, the internet, medical innovations, benefit all. Drawn from every community, they stand united in duty. Together, the shield and the sword of the Republic, ensuring a secure future for all Americans.